What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Elune video here on Fort Misery Gaming, and with the heels of the upcoming collab with Summoner's War on the way, what I thought today for today's video to do, first of all, it's my birthday, which I didn't mention in my Digimon Re-Rises video, so happy birthday to your boy Fort. But anyway, we are going to be going over what I would like to see as far as events goes for the Summoner's War collab that we are going to be having in a couple weeks, maybe a week, who knows when it's going to start. We just know the pre-registration date ends on the 19th, so from deductioning, we could assume it could be here the 20th, which actually, as of recording this video, that is going to be 8 days from now, so possibly we could see the collaboration event start on next Wednesday, but we will have to see exactly when, and if information comes out to when the events will start, or if any information comes out through Gameville that I'm allowed to leak as being one of the sponsored content creators, I will definitely do that for you guys. But what I want to see, so first, what can we expect? We can definitely expect, obviously, the banner of the two heroes that were spoiled. We can expect, we'll probably have the 9,000 pity. That would be really bad if they take away the pity, but we're hoping that's what it's going to be. We're probably going to have an event like the special event tab here. We go in here, there's probably going to be different items, rewards, things like that we're going to be able to get. So maybe costumes for the new heroes, maybe some of the keystones, altar stones, brood stones, permanent stones, seeds, Elune light your keys, aeons, rubies, gold, friendship points, all that kind of normal stuff. So I would assume expect to have something like that in the event. But what I want to see is something completely different. What I want to see, I'm going to go to my gear bag to kind of go over kind of the things in the game I feel is hard to get. So, first of all, let's just do a screenshot of this. This is all the different things we get in the game. What I want to see, and not only just for the collab, but I think they need to do this for the collab especially, and I hope the CMs watch my video, you know, like today or tomorrow, and they'll take it under advisement. But I think they need to have special resource grinds of things we cannot get in story, things that we cannot get even weekly from the game in a high rate. So first of all, there are going to be things I'm going to go over that I think that we should have stages on, and basically what I'm getting into is special resource grinds. Is what I feel we need to have in the game. The only kind of special resource grind we have is like seeds, which is a one-time per day unless you have keys, and you can do that once. Then you have gems, you can do that once, whatever. But seeds are now not becoming a real big issue as they were, especially for us seasoned players. What I feel the big issue now, probably the number one issue what I'm going to see now is going to probably be the light enhanced stones. So that is going to be these purple stones here. And for instance, to say I wanted to enhance my bubble cup, right? I'm just going to do it once, just to show you guys. Alright, so look, that failed. Alright, so that passed. So I have to do that a certain amount of times. I have to get that to a plus 3 to get my first substat, right? I only have 161 left. I'm not going to be able to do crap with that. So, now you have to really save up your light enhanced stones because we don't have enough to do our materials. Like, see right here, I have 5 legend pieces and I have 3 epics, right? So, we don't have jack to level up and use these pieces of gear. So, really, the only thing we're using them for is the main stat and is for the skill enhancement, which is why I feel you should only go after legend pieces of these when you guys are getting enough 6,000 points from your world boss. So that's my only sense on that first. Is that first of all, we need to have, even if it's once a week or once every other day or on Tuesday, Thursdays or on Monday, Wednesday, Friday or on weekends only, whatever they want to do. But we definitely first need to have a purple light stone enhanced resource dungeon that we can do a certain amount of times a day, weekly, whatever the case may be, to get these, because right now the only way to get these is through a special login reward or through special events, and the ones we get from this event is so low. I don't even remember how many we were able to get. Does it tell me here? Doesn't tell me, so I forget how many we were able to get. Actually, it doesn't even look like we were able to get them from this event, were we? No, so it doesn't look like we were, because this is my first time through. I haven't gotten everything yet. So yeah, we weren't even able to get these from this event, so rip. So definitely that's the first thing that we need to see, and if we get the collab, when we get the collab, I'm hoping they'll include that as a special dungeon that we can do. So that's the very first thing I wanted to talk about today. So the next thing we're going to talk about is going to be Mark of the Strong. So Mark of the Strong, it's not as big of an issue. We get enough. If you are decent, like me, I strive just to get 1,500 a week. Because I do all my world boss on auto. I'm not like taking an absorbent amount of time to really learn the full mechanics of the bosses and do like try to get like up to 2,000. So I'm content with 1,500 to 1,750. That's usually about where I run, depending on which boss it is and which units I have better suited for that. Keep in mind, I have not really grinded gear in this game in like probably 6 weeks, so my gear is probably really subpar compared to a lot of other players that have been playing as long as I have. So especially when it comes to lighter gear, because right now I'm still only really farming Trent, and half the time I forget to even farm Trent, bosses, stuff like that, just with how busy my life's been in the last couple months. So I think that's another thing that would help players out a lot if you guys are able to get more of the world boss. So once again, another special dungeon, add world bosses, that's a big thing to add as well. The next thing, which we're going to talk about, is definitely going to be these stones for the slate system. They are too hard to get. They cost too much materials. They cost too much Elune lights. They cost too much seeds, so on and so forth. They need to have a way that we can get these from a dungeon weekly. Whether they're going to do just the blue ones to start, whether they're going to do these, the permanent stones, the boost stones, whatever. They need to make a dungeon of these for sure, and they need to make them, you know, even if it's just once a week, I'm down with that. If it's once every other day, once a day, once every 3 days, whatever they want to do, they feel is fair. But they need to do something like that soon in order to help out people with the D-Slate system, because like I have all these dupes, but I can't get my heroes stronger, especially epics. Forget about it. You're not going to be using any of these stones on your epics for like years, because it takes so long to get the materials. So they need to add these stones as a daily resource or a weekly resource, whatever they want to do. That's probably the number one. That or the light stone enhances. Those are the number one things. So outside of that, going forward, what we're gonna have next, I think books are fine. I think the pirates are fine. I think you guys get your skill ups in a great enough pace. Like, look how much skill books I have saved up with all of my different classes. It's crazy. So I don't think that's a problem. Class seeds, I feel they're fine right now. Maybe they're going to be worse down the road, but I think they're okay. Regular seeds. So let's go into the next one. I think they should do a daily regular seed, a daily Elune light dungeon. Now that we have a really big need for Elune lights, I feel we do need to have an Elune light and a regular seed dungeon that we can do 3 times a day. Get however many, whether it's like 2,000, 3,000, whatever they decide. But they need to have another way than just selling units or getting them through NPCs or random rewards through Chaos Tower, stuff like that. They need to have a daily resource, because those are resources we need a lot of. Those are resources we use for a lot of different things. We use them for the light summons. We use them for the D-Slate system. We use them for evolving heroes, you know, different things like that. We use the seeds for skill gems, so to craft skill gems in the laboratory. So we definitely need those at a faster rate. So those are going to be the main things I think we need in the game, because we don't really have, this is one of the few gachas where we have a lot of resources. This stupid light is really irritating me on my face. I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, whenever I want to record Elune, we have this light coming down from the sun by my window, and it's really annoying. Anyway, I'm going to hold it together for the video. Alright, so, you know, to go home with, I think this is something they should add. You know, I'm not going to go as far to go, like, to the Lightatures and say, like, we need to have a Lightature dungeon, because obviously the Lightatures is, like, how you get them is through farming the bosses, the higher level 11 and 12 bosses. So, I'm not going to go that far yet to say we need them from there. You know, it's going to really depend on how fast people are going to be able to complete their set bonuses and how big the difference is going to be from the regular legendary 75 gear set bonus completion to the Lightature. Because, like, right now, like, you still need a lot of your set bonuses, I would feel, to fill out your teams. So, at least like for corrupt sets, for the souls and things like that, for different contents of the game. But I definitely feel the other resources that we talked about today, the seeds, the Elune lights, the stones, the what was the other big one, and then the purple enhanced stones are definitely something we don't have nearly enough of in the game. They need to be addressed. So that's going to be my 2 cents of what I want to see from the collab event. Anything else we get, legend tickets, rubies, so on and so forth, things like that, costumes, all that good stuff is great, but I want to see those as a daily resource grind, at least for the collab. At least bring them for the collab game, though, please. But I would like to see that a permanent thing in the game going forward eventually. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about those resources and having that as a daily resource or weekly resource grind dungeon, that we can get more of those resources to help progress your units further? Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section down below. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like, hit that subscribe button as always, and ring that bell if you guys are new so you don't miss the next Elune video from here at Eze the Gamer. Thank you guys so much for checking us out today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.